A beautiful aerial look of downtown Minneapolis and Target Field. The A's and the Twins are coming up next. First opened back in 2010, there's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Yeah, two guys here making their second starts of the year, each of them coming off of a victory in their first time around. So they'd obviously like to build on those performances and get this season off to a really good start.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Craig Gentry will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis.
First pitch, 3-10.
1-0 on the way. Now a fastball popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Sam Fuld will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Scutaro at second. Throw on to first, two gone.
Designated hitter, Billy Butler.
Billy Butler will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And this is taken outside for ball one. One 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Two out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And that's over. 3-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Come on, Twins!
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. It's the A's nothing. Twins coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. They'll go to work against a guy who really proved his worth in the 2013 postseason, the exciting young right-hander Sonny Gray. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Marco Scutaro will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
Fouled back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled straight back. And he got him. And with that, we'll give you a look there at the scouting report on the 24-year-old right-hander.
Danny Santana.
Danny Santana will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gentry is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, center fielder, number 70.
Number 70 will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the major league leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On the ground towards second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. After one, no score. Ike Davis will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Ike Davis.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will run this one down. Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Stephen Vogt will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. In the air to straightaway center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Brett Lawrie.
Brett Lawrie will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Number 61 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Baseman, number 61.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
1-0. You are killing me!
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Joe Mauer will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Right fielder, Torii Hunter.
Torii Hunter will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Sogard for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Josh Reddick will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Guys, let's go.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
For you.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Come on.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Batting 8, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Eric Sogard will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Number 70 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Craig Gentry will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Craig Gentry.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Third inning, no score to this point.
Come on, Twins, let's go!
The next pitch. 2-0 now.
Easy strikeout here.
In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. In there, 3-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Number 70 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5, no score on the show. Vargas makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, number 19.
First pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Let's go, Twins!
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Ball 1.
That's the ball. That's inside.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Gentry is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Sliced down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Down go the Twins in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Sam Fuld will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Sam Fuld.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Billy Butler will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss, and Butler's gone here. 2 away now.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Ike Davis will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Marco Scutaro will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
Here we go.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Let's go, Quinn.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
Come on.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And that'll get by Laurie down the line. It's a fair ball.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Danny Santana will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And this will be fouled away. And he struck him out.
You learn a lot in your first year in the big leagues. I mean, this is a guy that's never struggled in his whole life. Now he's in the big leagues, and it's a whole new ballgame. He's got to learn to adjust pretty darn quickly up here.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. For Scutaro, his third bag here in the month of April. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 61.
Number 61 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman,
Joe Mauer will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch, but as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1.
Put the runs on the board.
checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Come on, Quinn.
Full count pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Torrey Hunter will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Oh, nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Vargas will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around.
Number 19.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Ball 1. Now you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Gentry is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We play. Stephen Vogt will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Go back to Oakland, A's.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Brett Laurie will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Josh Reddick will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jesse Chavez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Kurt Suzuki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Two and two. Got him.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on ShowTrack. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Danny Santana will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Sogard backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Number 70 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 1-1. And this is in the dirt, but a good job there to keep it at his feet. 2 out with the man at first.
Here we go.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Number 61 will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Drive him in now. Here we go, Miguel. Woo!
In there at the letters 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Let's go.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Marcus Semien will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Eric Sogard will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a bouncer out in front. One there on to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And you know, this is always one of the tougher double plays to turn. Now, I'm not sure if he might have double clutched just a little bit there on the mound, waiting for the guy to cover. So they do get the force play at second, but it develops just a little too slowly to wind up getting them both.
Craig Gentry will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two-one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Sam Fuld will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Got a free swinger coming up.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No thanks.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
No swinging anything.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Billy Butler will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Fastball in there for a called strike. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Down and away, ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Good movement there, but it's 3-1. Line hard. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Torii Hunter will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Swing and a shot toward right center, and this is into the gap for Hunter, and that'll likely be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as he finds a gap for a double.
Vargas will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. For Hunter, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Once again, a 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a two-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ike Davis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Ike Davis.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Davis waits on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here we go.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Stephen Vogt will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Brett Laurie will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Nice play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Yeah, way to hustle. Whoa.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Dan Otero will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Dan Otero.
Kurt Suzuki will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
0-1.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swinging a high bouncer to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Marco Scutaro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Wait for it.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Danny Santana will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Josh Reddick will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a called strike 2 as he's pounding the knees here.
You're nothing.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Marcus Semien will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Swinging a liner toward right center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Eric Sogard will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and he makes the right decision holding him at third there. A lot of people might say, why not send him? Well, it's because you don't need one run. You need lots of runs. No sense taking any chances at this point.
Craig Gentry will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the eighth.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get an out. Plus, the other two runners have to hold, so double play's still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Sam Fuld will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Get him doubled up, man.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2. Billy Butler, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Center field. Number 70 is there, and he has it for the out.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Billy Butler will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Come on, you can do it.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
A two-out hit here would be nice, but a two-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Waits, now the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And that misses, ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
One 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Number 70 is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A's have to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Twins are in front, 5-1. Ben Zobrist will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 18, Ben.
Number 70 will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, number 70.
And that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, number 61.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Number 61 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Joe Mauer will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Fouled straight back. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches, and he was rewarded.
Torrey Hunter will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First offering on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tim Stauffer will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Tim Stauffer.
Stephen Vogt will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Stephen Vogt.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Scutaro at second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Brett Laurie will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Josh Reddick is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. In there, no balls and a strike. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And hey, don't write these guys off just yet. It's a home run. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. And it's now a 5-2 game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Marcus Semien will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Now a bullet down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Man, he is wearing them out. He's got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Eric Sogard.
Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Eric Sogard will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game one here in front of the home crowd.
And the Twins' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Torii Hunter. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-2. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains of the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station beyond right field.